All right, welcome back, everyone. Thanks for turning to the channel. Today, we're going to continue our Mr. Squeaks playthrough of Elden Ring and do some power leveling so that we can get a little bit of an advancement on um, how I'm kind of looking at theoretically building this character and running this playthrough. So for now, let's just go ahead and jump right in. All right. So today we are going to, now that we have Reduvia, which does bleed damage, we are going to explore that bleed damage mechanic and convert it into a whole blazes lot of runes by so here we are in Caelid, where we teleported to from the early game and came on down from the north. And with this little tiny dagger, we're going to use the bleed damage to kill this massive dragon. Because this massive dragon doesn't actually do anything. It just kind of sits there and lets you wail on it, because it's way old and way massive. Now, bleed... There we go. So you can see that thing's health bar is not moving hardly at all. However, because Reduvia is a bleed weapon, see that? It just dealt a huge chunk of damage. Bleed weapons build up the bleed status, and when the bleed status is built up enough, it triggers. And it triggers into dealing a percentage base of the enemy's overall health. So, as my bleed is building up, I'm able to deal thousands of damage in one hit by triggering on those bleed triggers. So, second, we'll see just how much damage there. See, that was over 13,000 damage, as opposed to the usual, like, 50 or 60 damage. Actually, it's a lot less than that, like 15 damage. Okay, how much is it? 15 damage. Here, fall up on this guy. Unfortunately, this dude does not reset. I've heard some rumors you can do something pretty great with it, but I'll try it. I'm not optimistic. Could be one more trigger, or two more triggers. one more trigger. I'm going to come down over here. I've heard a rumor that if you kill this dude and very quickly run to base camp, you might be able to trigger him again. There it is. Darn it. They couldn't get up. Oh wait. See. Nope, he's gone. Darn it. Sometimes, if you're fast enough, you'll be able to get back to here and possibly have a chance to attack him again. But now we are going to continue on our way. We're going to head south. That way. Side of Grace.
Who's there? Well, it matters not. If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot. It is a curse, not to be meddled with by man. If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot.
All right. Now we got to figure out how to avoid that lake. Probably exactly. There we go. Okay, so we are headed south. Aelid. Trying not to build up poison. Rocks. Neither of those sounds like a good time. Okay. Pick up the map marker.
I
Do I
no
have
say.
anything interesting? That's where I'm headed. Alright, so we are going to a very popular exploit location for this stage in the game until you get to later upper levels. Point out to everybody that those stick bug things are very annoying. They will just there shoot all of the projectiles. A high volume of projectiles has a very good chance of causing unlock and leading to death. So avoid the stun lock. I'll also point out that that bird thing up there is really annoying. All of these bird things are really, really annoying. Fortunately, we're not going here for the bird things. We are here for these fellows. The white one is the alpha. If you upset it and catch its attention, it will howl. It'll summon the attention of all the other ones. And you run, you run, and you jump, run and jump. Hide around the corner here. And then the big wolf things will come through and begin waging war on this base. And on each other. Sometimes. Get it right. Get the wolf things. Kill most of the base. Get a good number of runes from the Well. Oh dear. Mistake America here. That that was stupid. Alright, let's try this again. want to collect as much of that equipment as I can. Okay. That's okay. Because we're going to do something slightly different. Now that we've hit this side of grace. Yeah. Now we things properly. Without having to make that whole trek again. Now we can just come up here and I can pick up the runes. So we got 72,000, which probably going to be a lot of levels. Let's see what we can do with it. Okay. Let's bring that up to 20. Bring this up to 20. This up to 20. There we go. Do that. That. Let's see what equipment. More physical, less specific damage types. Better with fire. That one. That one. All right. Okay, so we've got some things, got some things. All right. Not able to roll the way that I'd like to. So, let's see. Use this. I didn't do it either, so gotta get. Oh, that. Wow. Heavier than that one? Oh, they're the same. Interesting. Okay, well, either way, it's going to be a medium upload. Might as well go for the extra defense. Now, let's get some. Let's go and try and kill a thing. Our remaining 30 minutes. Oh, that was not well considered. Okay. I need... out. There it is. I have the sword. Okay. So let's go ahead and start heading down. Then rest at it. Replenish our health and flasks. Then we'll go into the chamber. Killed. Let's get killed while doing that. Oh yeah, these guys fun to win. Remember this. Switch this. Uh-oh. 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 I'm dead. That did not go very well. Alright, so the thought process behind that was that those rock dudes really don't like blunt weapons. They're very effective on them and bounce off. However, not worked out right. Uh-huh. Okay, so we killed them. That one. Oh, there's another one. Okay. This is not going to work. I guess. That means. Leave the tunnel. Alright. Guess we're doing a runner. We'll get some smithing stones out of the deal. Alright, I think I got all of the smithing stones out of this chamber.